And we're good.
All right. So when you were telling me about controller, my brother-in-law, he used to work for McDonald's.
Yeah.
So he was a GM. So he would get called all the fucking time for the stupidest reasons. And he has a bad temper, kind of like I do every once in a while. And he got a bad call from, I guess, an idiot employee. He threw the controller, one of either a TV controller or a video game controller, on the ground, and it bounced off from the ground and hit our flat screen TV. He,
Oh.
and he, like, I was right there sitting right beside him when he did it. I was like, I didn't know how to react. I'm like, I was like, I was just stunned what just happened. I think I went into the other room and told my wife, I was like, you need to talk to your brother. He just broke our fucking TV.
How mad was she?
I'm guessing she was not happy.
Did she beat his ass with a fucking broom?
Oh, my wife, even though she was younger than than he was,
Yeah.
she could have kicked his ass because my wife used to squat 400 pounds, and
That
she can
sounds inappropriate. Should squat 400 pounds? Like
squat
so
weights, I guess.
so she could pick you up and squat you.
Yeah,
Has she ever
and
squatted on
no,
you? Oh.
no, but she would always beat me in arm wrestling. The only time I was able to beat her is by cheating.
Oh, so your wife was stronger than you.
Hey, you know what? Out of all the people that women are, these buff chicks, I would say my wife was definitely the best looking one out of any of these buff chicks.
Was she
So,
a drinker? Was she a drinker also? Or
oh
not
yeah,
really?
she was a drinker.
So she's got those beer bar muscles.
Pretty much.
Oh, yeah. I wonder how many times she went to the bars and arm wrestled people and just left them in tears crying because they got their asses kicked. like imagine the wife going to like a biker bar and she's fucking arm wrestling somebody from the Hells Angels and she beats them. How demoralizing it would be. Holy
Oh
shit.
no, yeah, no, and that then they'll probably had to kick that person out of the club.
You're not in the Hells Angels no more now. You've been
You're
you've
getting
been
kicked out.
euthanized.
But yeah, I'm pretty. I know he was supposed to buy us a TV by himself, but I found out at a later date that she helped him out.
Oh,
I was,
what kind of
I
TV
was
did you get for replacement?
actually, you know what? He got a way better one. It was actually a smart TV.
So did you
While we
thank him
had,
for breaking the TV?
oh yeah, the one we had was a piece of shit one. It was not even the one before. I think we had a Panasonic. We had that one for 5 years, but the power was starting to go out of it. And then we got this one that we never heard of, but we're like, oh, you know what? Let's just give it a shot. And
Right.
we didn't even get the chance to throw away the old one just yet. So we have the Panasonic that was broken that we had for 5 years in the kitchen by the by our trash can. And then when he broke that, we had a second one sitting right beside it.
The trash.
So
That's funny.
yeah, and we tried to get rid of them, rid of the Panasonic once before. I didn't know Like, I figure, hey, they trash people supposed to pick up anything, I guess. So we put it out there, and they didn't pick it up. I was like, is it illegal to toss them?
Oh, I remember breaking my little brother's TV. I felt so bad. I felt like the worst brother ever. So I was like upstairs and I was playing MLB The Show on it,
Mm,
and I went to readjust the TV because it was just he had it angled so terribly, and then the freaking
mm,
stand broke. The stand broke on it, or
yeah.
sorry, I went to go catch it, and the damn thing cracked. The screen cracked on the edge of the bed or the edge of the dresser. I looked at it when I picked up. I'm like, I think I broke your TV. Dave,
What you had to do?
he was so mad.
What did you have to do? Did you have to pay for another one, or did he buy another one?
We bought him another one. We not right away though, because we wanted to find a better like sale on it, and he ended up getting
Mm,
instead of a 32-inch TV, he ended up getting a 42-inch or something like that. Or I think it was his stepmom bought a new TV, a brand new TV, a bigger
mm,
one, and then gave him
yeah.
the old one, and
I
we paid
think
towards that.
I think we had a 40 something inch TV at first, give or take. Uh then I think we upgraded to like somewhere near 50.
We
And
So our first smart TV was our first high definition TV was a 42-inch one, and then we got one
yeah.
of the Samsung DHL one, the Samsung ones that had the mirrors and stuff on them.
Mm,
That was DLP, and that was a 49-inch TV, I think it was, and we had that for years. It actually looked better than the freaking LCD TVs, I thought.
oh yeah.
Like, yeah, like the frame, like for playing, I noticed it was good for it was good for like playing games like Call of Duty and stuff. But
Oh,
then, but now it's just all now they just use, my dad uses nothing but Samsungs. That's it. You don't buy another brand. Me,
same.
I'm using Insignia Best Buy brand. Paid $125 for it. That's all I needed.
That's a good. That's a good deal.
When I bought it, they're like, the only issue with it has a scuff on the side. I go, is it the screen? No. I go, then it don't matter. I go,
Um,
who cares about a scratch on a TV that's not in a viewing spot? Like seriously, that's like buying a game console and being upset that it has a scratch on it when it's pre-owned.
yeah. You know what was crazy? Actually, the one that we picked up after the Panasonic died, the
Yeah.
new one that was a piece of shit actually had a dead pixel as well. So I was like, and I think sometimes you can't do that unless you had like a insurance uh plan with it.
Right.
And I don't think you can turn around and say, hey, it has the dead pixel. I think you're just kind of fucked.
No, if you
So
buy TV, if you buy the TV, like let's say you buy a Samsung TV, it comes with
mm,
a 1-year manufacturer warranty. So the manufacturer, if there's a problem that had to do with them, they would replace it.
so
That's usually,
so
so
like you said that it was almost a good thing he did it because it was a piece of shit anyways.
yeah, fuck that TV.
So when me and my wife and my brother-in-law moved to another place, then
Yeah.
we were finally able to dispose of those other two flat screen TVs because they said, "Oh yeah, you can throw it in the dumpster." Like, okay, because we're about to go find a place to recycle them, I guess.
Oh,
But I do have another broken TV story. It's related to that moving.
The oh, so when you were moving from Pennsylvania to Oklahoma,
Oh no! When we were just changing apartments from in Pennsylvania, this is just a year before my wife passed,
yeah,
and we're moving from the town, and we've been for like 6 or 7 years. We were getting upset with our apartment not fixing anything no more.
yeah.
So plus we were getting taxed like a school tax when we don't even have a fucking child to go to school. Like, what kind of bullshit is that? Like, we don't even own land either. Like, we rent. So what kind of bullshit is this? So it was two reasons, but that's beside the point. We were moving to this new apartment, and the I had this big box TV, like the big projection TVs back in the day between the around like the 80s, 90s, maybe early 2000s, those big box TVs.
Yeah. Yep. Like the plasma ones, right?
Yeah. And it was $50 I paid at a flea market. My wife hated that. I used to play my game systems, especially the older ones on it. She
Yeah.
hated it.
Do you notice that the older games look better on those old style TVs?
Oh yeah, they do,
Like
but because they're made for it.
versus trying to play like Super Mario Brothers on a 50-inch 4K TV. Good luck with
Yeah,
that.
it looks like shit and probably bad. PlayStation thinks I'm saying something to it. That mic came up,
PlayStation, you suck.
but so she hated this fucking thing, but uh, because you turn it on, it's so fucking bright. Like we would fall asleep to it, but it's bright as fuck. So when we were moving, we got a U-Haul, and our new apartment there where we live on the hill. So we're moving. We had to park the U-Haul on the hill, moving shit into the new apartment.
Yeah,
And my wife and my brother-in-law was happened to be inside the apartment while I was about to bring more stuff in.
yeah.
And the big box TV started to move, started falling out of the truck. It
Oh,
and I couldn't stop it. It literally just rolled right out of it, and I tried to stop it. I couldn't, and both my wife and my brother-in-law asked me why did I try to take it out. Like, I didn't. The fucker started rolling out. Like, you think I was, dude? Once we were trying to dump that TV as well. That tube TV was so fucking heavy. We couldn't even put it in the dumpster. We just had to put it
put it by the side.
right.
Put it by. Put it by the side of the dumpster, right?
Yeah, and it would sit there for a couple months.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know where that came from.
What? Oh
What
no.
TV?
Well, the thing is, it's a big apartment, and like it's in the corner to where the dumpster is, so it's not really bothering anyone. But eventually, after a couple months, someone took it. I don't know why. I assume.
Why they took it? They're probably scrapping like all the metal and stuff out of it.
Well, you think someone took it and taken parts?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, hey, you know what? I
They
didn't
used
want
it
to.
to make a counter. They used it to make a counterfeit TV.
Oh, you know what? Some people take some old school TVs and put aquariums in them.
Oh, they make a TV. Hey, I got your new aquarium, kid. That looks like a TV. Hey, shut up.
Yeah, it's like it does the job, doesn't it?
Maybe next year, if you're good for Christmas, you'll get an actual fucking fish tank, you little cunt.
Oh my gosh. I remember my uncle. He got something like that. Big screen projection TV.
Yeah.
And he just one day they wanted to clean the screen and they used some I guess Windex or something and it stained the screen.
Yeah, the ammonia and stuff from the Windex actually is really harmful for any TV, especially the LCD TVs. Like, you're supposed to use what you would clean your eyeglasses with to clean a TV.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. My dad uses bleach. I go, you psycho.
So we would go over there and see the spot, the stains, and like, but one of my uncles, oh my god, he had this giant ass TV. Well, it's one of these projectors. You have the screen, and it has projector in a box or somewhere. But this thing was badass. He had a nice room that we used to watch football, hook up some video game systems to it, and play on there. I would die to have that set up.
Are you ready for some football? Fuck yeah.
Oh, talk about that. Did you hear what Washington changed their name to?
The Washington football team.
God. They couldn't. I think they should have just said the Washingtons. Probably
the Washington Wally Gippers or some shit.
You know, I think eventually that's what everyone's gonna get hurt about. Every fucking team. So it's eventually this. It's gonna be the Dallas